Evaluation of algebraic expression, change of subject formula, factorisation, and algebraic fractions. Question 1. If A is equals to 3 and B is equals to minus 4, find the values of A minus B over 2 minus in bracket A plus B. B. If P is equals to 2 over 2U over 1 minus U and Q is equals to 1 plus U over 1 minus U, express I, P plus Q, II, P minus Q, and III, P plus Q over P minus Q in terms of U in simplest form in each case. Answer A. A minus B over 2 minus in bracket A plus B is equal to, since we are given that our A is 3 and our B is minus 4, we substitute the values and we have A is 3, then we put 3 minus in bracket B is minus 4, we put minus 4 and close the bracket, all over 2 that was in the equation of the question, minus bracket A is 3, we substitute A plus B is minus 4. We now, since plus minus is minus, we now have minus 4. Then we do our mathematics by opening the bracket. Minus minus will become plus. Then we have 3 plus 4 over 2 minus minus will become plus. That's, we now have 7 over 2 plus 1, which will now get 4 whole number 1 over 2, because it will now become 1 whole number 7 over 2, which is the same thing as 2 times 1 is 2. 2 plus 7 will give us 9. 9 over 2 is the same thing as 4 whole number 1 over 2, because if we times 2 by 4 it will give us 8, and add it with 1, which now become 9 over 8. Answer B. We are asked from the question that whenever we see P, we substitute it with 2U over 1 minus U, and plus whenever you see Q, we substitute it with 1 plus U all over 1 minus U. Therefore, when we look for the LCM, we now have our LCM to become 1 minus U, because they are the most common at the denominator. Then 1 minus U divided by 1 minus U is 1. 1 times 2U is equals to 2U plus. 1 minus U divided by 1 minus U is 1. 1 times 1 plus U is equals to 1 plus U, which is equals to, we now add 2U plus 1 plus U to give us 3U plus 1 all over 1 minus U. Answer B, II. P minus Q is equals to 2U over 1 minus U for P minus Q is 1 plus U over 1 minus U. We'll be having equals to 2U over 1 minus U minus 1 plus U over 1 minus U. The LCM, it will be, since the 1 minus U are common at the denominator, we now use it to be our LCM. Then we now have 1 minus U divided by 1 minus U is 1. 1 times 2U is 2U minus 1 minus U divided by 1 minus U is 1. 1 times 1 plus U minus 1 plus U is equals to minus in bracket 1 plus U. which is equals to, if you open the bracket, it will give us 2u minus 1 minus u all over 1 minus u. If we still leave the bracket and now divide by the minus, we now be having minus 1. We now be having 3u plus 1 all over 1 minus u over 1 minus 1. If minus 1 crosses to the other side, we now be left with 3u plus 1 all over 1 minus u. Answer B, I. We are given the expression P plus Q over P minus Q, which we now have. We have gotten P plus Q to be 3u plus 1 over 1 minus u, while our P minus Q is equals to minus 1. Therefore, we now have our answer to become 3u plus 1 all over 1 minus u. Question 2. If s is equals to minus 7, y equal to 3, calculate the values of a in bracket s plus y squared over x minus y. B. 2s squared y plus y squared x. C. 27x squared divided by 12y squared. Answer A. In bracket x plus y squared all over x minus y, we substitute for x. Our x is minus 7 plus our y is 3. We have minus 7 plus 3 all squared in bracket divided by our x is minus 7 minus our y is 3. Then if we do the mathematics, we now have what is in the bracket will become minus 4 in bracket squared over the denominator. What we have at the denominator will become minus 10 squared. Then if you open the bracket, we have 16 over 100, which is the same thing as 0.16. Answer B. From the question, we are given that 2s squared plus y squared x. We now have equal to, if you collect like terms and put the unlike terms in the bracket, we have xy bracket 2x plus y closing bracket. If you times xy by 2x, we have 2s squared y. If you times xy by y, we now have y squared x. Then we substitute the values of the given from the given figures. We have x to be minus 7 and our y to be 3. In bracket, in parentheses, 2 times our x is minus 7 plus our y is 3. Then if we do our mathematics, we have that minus 7 times 3 will give us minus 21. Open bracket. We have that 2 times minus 7 will give us minus 14 plus 3. Then we now have minus 21. If you open the bracket and do the mathematics, because we are following the rule of BODMAS, we will do bracket first. We first of all add the items inside the bracket, which is 14 plus minus 14 plus 3, which is 11. Then we now have minus 21 times minus 11, which will now give us 231, because minus times minus will give us plus. Answer C. 27x squared divided by 12y squared is equal to 27 in bracket minus 7 close bracket squared, because our x is minus 7 squared divided by 12 times our y is 3. We now substitute 3 to y to become 3 squared. Then if you now do a mathematics, we now have 27